Hello, good evening, everybody. So, funny thing, I play a online game known as War Thunder. It's actually a really silly game, but it's kind of addictive. It's nothing like real war, but it's very good for what it is. Okay, so aside from people that play the game War Thunder, military tanks, military vehicles, trucks, tanks, vans, other vehicles have this odd looking thing on the back, right, as you've seen by the title there. And it's so funny because eventually, whether you're playing the game War Thunder or you see these military vehicles on the news or on the TV or YouTube or wherever, you'll start to notice many of them have this little thing on the back. And I guess it was a NATO thing, or that's probably how it began, the National Arms Treaty Organization, NATO, whatever it is. And I don't really know why their label got stuck associated with the device. But so, like I said, you'll be playing War Thunder, whatever. Eventually you'll come across an armored vehicle, military vehicle, and you'll see this thing. It looks like a kind of like a U-shaped or a D shape pointing down, like a white cross in the center. And that white cross is centered on this piece that's flat on the top, kind of D-shaped. And in the center of that, you'll see this little cross, or this X, that's a camo green color, like a olive drab green color that matches the rest of the piece, and of course the white cross. And when you're playing the game, that's all you see is this little thing. And you're like eventually wondering, well, what is that thing? I see it on the tanks from Poland, from Germany, from these various other European countries. And you start to wonder, well, what is that, right? Well, I know how to pronounce the first part, which is Bundeswehr, which just means a German military, right? Bundeswehr. I don't speak German, although we have family roots from Germany, German, Scottish, but. And then the next part is lekreuz, I guess is the way it's pronounced. Something like cruise, lekreuz, which means light cross. So, hold on. I've got the box here somewhere. I'm just going to read off the box real quick. So, the box describes it as a convoy lamp. Some people know it as a guide cross. Some people know it as a lead cross. But everybody wonders what it is. So it is actually something that was devised, which is actually a very simple thing. It's kind of like a billboard. You see a billboard at night, you see the billboard, and the billboard has its own lights that project up on the billboard so that people can see the billboard. Alright, so the concept is the same. So here's a lekreuz, light cross. And this is exactly what you see on the back of the German vehicles, the tanks and trucks and other military vehicles. And just so you can see, get an idea by its size, it's pretty big. It's a pretty wide, large piece. I didn't actually measure it. I'm going to probably measure it and take dimensions of it, but it's a it's a fairly large piece. Bigger than somebody's head, obviously, much bigger. And you'll see the unit here is comprised of a bracket, right? You got the mounting bracket, and let me show you the back side so you can see what that looks like. So you'll have the mounting bracket, you'll have the electrical connector where the electrical connector goes in, the back side of the electrical housing, the cross, not the light cross itself, but the frame that holds the light is attached by these four little bolts that come through and have nuts on the back. And I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of dim light here, but there's these four little retainer clips on the end. I'm really not sure what these are for. I think this is when you mount it to the vehicle. The frame has matching holes here and on the other side, and what you do is you attach it to the back of the vehicle, and these little retaining clips are designed to where if this was to get damaged or needs to be replaced suddenly, it can easily be replaced, and you don't have to like get a screwdriver out and you know, wrench and whatever and unbolt it all. So anyway, there it is, the light cross, lead cross, however you want to pronounce it in German. And this one's brand new. It's a beautiful piece, and I don't know what else to say, but there it is for all you people out there wondering what is that thing on the back of all the German and other military vehicles and tanks and trucks. It's the lead cross. So I was curious, and I looked online before I knew what it was, and I think it was a website called Rumble. And on Rumble there was people posting saying, what is that thing on the back of the vehicles? And of course, you know, people get silly and they started answering questions, and some said it's a propeller, some said it's a grappling hook, some said it's how the tanks reproduce, right? Some sort of reproductive organ. Anyway, all the silly things that people came up with. But no, what it really does here, like I said, it's got the light fixture back side and then the front side. So right in here is a light, and it produces red light. And I don't know if you can see there, but there's holes all the way around. There's basically four openings, not holes but openings. And when this thing illuminates, the light does come shining through, and it illuminates these four forks or prongs of the cross. And the way I understand it, it's not as simple as just coming on and off. It's not quite that simple. If you're behind the vehicle, and the vehicle in front of you, the lead vehicle, you're driving in low light conditions, you're not necessarily using lights because you don't want to be seen by the enemy, whatever you're doing, night maneuvers. And so this is allowed or can be seen from a fairly close distance by the vehicle that's behind it or following it. And it's not just so that you can see the vehicle in front of you, it's also an indication of what the vehicle in front of you is doing. If the vehicle in front of you is accelerating forward, then this section here will light up, the top, which means go forward. If the vehicle in front of you puts on their brakes or stops, I believe that all four segments will light up. If the vehicle is backing up or needs to move backwards, this bottom one will light. And likewise, if you're turning left, or the vehicle in front of you turning left, this will light. If you're turning to the right, this will light. That way the vehicle that's following you will know what you're doing and to be quickly able to see you, provided they're close enough. I think what the range of visibility is, I think it's like 10 meters, 30 feet, something like that, or maybe it's about 30 feet, roughly the distance of an army tank, right about distance of about the distance of a one full size army vehicle, army tank. And that's it. Okay, so what you do or don't know, because you've never actually seen one up close or held one, is these are made of a flexible material. I don't know if you can see that bending, but this is kind of a special rubber. It's designed to where it will not get damaged very easily because it's not a piece of armor. It's rather thin. In fact, some people are obviously thought, well, that's the shield that protects the tank, right? In case you get shot from the, protects your tank's arse from being hit from behind. So But there you go, the lead cross, the Bundeswehr leitkreuz, light cross, lead cross, convoy lamp. There you go. All right, everybody, hope you liked the video. And I don't really run a YouTube channel anymore for many reasons, but I thought I would save this video and put it up there because this one, I decided I'm going to probably sell this one. I was going to use it for my own Mercedes vehicle, but I think I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I got to enjoy it for a while. It's a beautiful piece, brand new, and I got to see firsthand, hold it, and know what it is. See for myself, that's what it is. It's real. They exist. Same exact one you'd see on military vehicles. All right, everybody. So this is Sergeant Katana from War Thunder. Hope you liked the video. And if you happen to catch me online playing War Thunder, send out a shout out. So you can see me on War Thunder. It's SGT_Katana. Katana. War Thunder. If you're not into, or if you've never heard of that and you're maybe interested in playing an online game, War Thunder is a lot of fun. It's very addictive. So, alright, there you go, everybody. Thank you for watching. May as well subscribe if you're interested. Maybe I'll post some more content. That's about it. Alright, have a good night.